Hey guys, welcome. John Mroz here, and we have a very special guest on the line. Obviously, we've seen some of the craziness that's been happening over the past couple of days, and just with the Empower Network and what's been going on here. But I wanted to get Dave Wood on the line here. Obviously, this guy has just done an incredible amount in the industry over the past couple of years, and now with the system, it's just proven to be just a ridiculously amount. So I kind of wanted to get him on the line and just have him put it in his own words and give you some more information about the Empower Network. So with that being said, Dave Wood, welcome to the call. Great to have you on the line.
Yeah, great to be here, man. And just so everybody knows here, this is our second try. I forgot to record the last time. But, I've known John for a long time, so anybody listening to this who knows me, I really respect John a tremendous amount. He's actually the only person that I've ever met online that has actually recruited as many people as me, I think. And even if it's not quite as many, it's close. And I mean, that's saying a lot, just because there's such a dividing gap between us. And John knows, for those of us who really have learned what we're doing, there's only a few of us around. And so I not only am excited out of my mind, but John, great to have you on board, and I just want to help get you to $100,000 a month. I mean, that's my goal. If I can help you get to $100,000 a month, then I'm going to be smiling. Even if that's more money than I'm making, I'll be pumped. I'll be pumped. So.
I appreciate that, and that's what I want for our team as well. So that's great to hear. So, real quick, with that being said, how much in commissions have you paid out over the past couple of days? I know we've seen the screenshots, but maybe you can give us some insider scoop of what's really going on.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, as we've talked about in our sales presentations and our webinars, we actually pay out 100% commission. So in the Empower Network, we actually make money the same way as the company owners, as everybody else does, meaning that it's an equal playing field. So, John, one of the things I really like to emphasize when we're talking to people is that you could actually come into my own thing and make more money than me, right, from my own thing that I made. And put my own money in it. It cost me a lot more than $25 to get started in the thing, and it cost me a lot more than $625 to get started in the thing. It cost me more like $50,000. So, it really is kind of a different message. But as far as what we've paid out, now this is including myself as well, obviously, because I get paid like everybody else. But I'm just earning commissions like everybody, and we've paid out now. I can't see the current numbers because I'm sending an email. It won't let me look around back there when I'm sending an email to all the members. We got a lot of members now, but $284,174.20. That's up about an hour ago, and we're paying out from $50 to $300 a minute right now is about what we're paying out. So every minute of the day, we got $50 to $300 a minute being directly deposited into people's bank accounts, because that's what we do. Is we actually, I'm sick of people earning bull crap. I'm sure you are too, John. People get online, they have these high hopes, and we're like, well, here, go sell this product over here. And, at the end of the day, they have to wait forever to get commissions, and they're earning $1 or $2, for their first 6 months. And people just don't have the patience anymore. For heaven's sakes, we live in 2011. People want to make money now, right? People want to make money instantly, and they want to get it directly. And so what we did was we actually developed a system. And John, I just was able to refresh it. So I said it was $284,000. That was an hour ago. It's now $286,000. So in the last hour, we paid out $2,000. In commissions. So, and it's like that all day. Just so you know, it is like it's 24 hours a day because we're going all over the world. So, that's the reality is that people want to make money fast, but there's some problems. Is all the things out there that pay instant commissions are all they're great things, but they're a little schemy looking. People have a hard time trusting them. And you've made a tremendous amount of money anyway because people trust you. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is we wanted to create something that essentially converts like a ClickBank product, because those things have really the best conversions in online marketing, but that people can earn 100% of the money. And we want to create a business model that was virally sustaining, not just for the people at the top, but also for everybody involved, to give an equal playing field. So you don't have to be a guru. You just make money like one. Because with you, John, you're an interesting cat, and I really mean this. There's nobody quite like you where, my face is everywhere, my videos are everywhere, but really in your stuff, you don't want to be in front of everything. You just want to Dave, you be on the face and I'll just make the money. It's just, you got this like, I don't want, you get nervous in front of people. You don't really want to be in front of people, and you're like, I just want to hang out in that corner and just make money. Is that okay? And here it is, because that's our message is I can outsell pretty much everybody. And so we created these sales funnels that just convert like crazy. I mean, John, you signed up like 20 people already, and you've only been involved for a short period of time.
6 hours.
Six hours. How much money have you made? What, 3 or 4 grand, something like that?
It's right around there. I have to check again, but yeah, about 3. It's about 2 people an hour, and it's generating about a lead every 3 to 5 minutes. So it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, a lead every 3 to 5 minutes, and so we've got, just so you know, on our server. We got this tech guy who's just this badass guy. I mean, he's working overtime to fix all these problems that we had at launch because we grew way faster than we thought we'd grow. We're having 9 page requests a second right now, 24 hours a day. That's how fast. That's how much traffic we're getting on that site. So obviously it's working because people don't keep sending traffic to stuff that doesn't work this well. And the great thing about us is you don't need to present. You don't need to do home meetings. You don't need to chase your friends and family. You don't need to pick up the phone before somebody buys a product. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. You just need to get traffic there. So it narrows your focus to one thing. You can keep all the money, and in the back end, you can recruit people and whatever. We already have 6 people outside myself that have made more than $10,000. We've only been launched since Monday. So 6 people since Monday have made over $10,000. And as of yet, any of the gurus, none of the super affiliates are involved. This is all the people. These are all little people. I had a guy who had never made more ever in his life, never made more than $3,000 a month, made $10,000 in the Empower Network in 2 days. He'd never in his life made more than $3,000 a month. That's the power of what we've got here. That's the power of high converting sales funnels and 100% commissions.
Right, absolutely. And touching on that exactly, what you're just saying, the sales funnels and conversions, and the whole process behind the Empower Network is it's not another network marketing company or MLM. It's something that you can use to promote your current business, affiliate product, software, whatever you might be promoting. It's pretty much a business in a box to help you market whatever you've got going on, or you can simply resell the program itself for 100% of the commissions, right?
Well, yeah, exactly, and the reality is, and this is an interesting thing to talk about. Let's talk about marketing for a second. We always, we're all good guys. Us marketers generally are pretty good people, and it's very rare that you run into a real shyster out there. Really, if you get to know them, all the big wigs, everybody. I mean, I've met Dillard, J. Bud, Dagan. The MLSP boys, all these guys. They're just these incredible guys. They really are. And we kind of lead people down these paths that they got to do so much more to make money than they know when they're getting involved. They got to do. It's so much work. I mean, and they don't have time for it. They're part-time moms, part-time dads. Single parents, people who have 2 jobs, busy corporate executives. They're people that have never made a dime in affiliate marketing that live in their mom's basement. I mean, we got this variance people, professional people that have done things in the past, and they're just getting started. So we got this huge variation of people that are out there that all want to make something happen, and they got to learn too much to make it work, right? So what we've done here at the Empower Network is we've simplified that to give somebody a front end. They can actually dump money into it. And here's why, is normally if you're getting like a 10 or a 20 or 30% commission, what happens is, number one, you have to wait for the money, and number two, it never covers the cost of your advertising. Well, that's really problematic if you're out there and you're actually trying to do something where you're trying to build a funnel for your company. Because if you're trying to build network marketing, John, as well as I do, you cannot, in traditional network marketing compensation plans, you cannot advertise, period. All right? So what we've done is you have to advertise into a front end. And that's been the value of systems and funded proposals and things like this. But the problem with the front ends is they kind of pay you like network marketing, right? So you're earning little commissions, and taking forever to get to your bank. You still can't scale out advertising. Well, in Empower, we actually are going to help you get a merchant account. If you're on this line in the United States, and if you're international, we actually got a payment option that's just finishing being integrated right now. We didn't want to use PayPal because I know how much of your funds have been frozen in PayPal several times, John. And it's happened to me too, and I have a $15,000 permanent reserve in there. I have to leave in there at all times, and it's just a nuisance, to be honest with you, right? And so we wanted to get legitimate payment methods. So sometimes people are worried. They come on board, they say, I don't know if I can get a merchant account, and we're getting people with 2 bankruptcies and foreclosure a merchant account. And so we're really doing something that changes people's lives. And what's exciting is it's not just the gurus this time. It is the gurus' turn last year and the year before. It's not just their turn now. Being a guru is nice, but what are we without the people, right? What are we? So what we're doing actually impacts the masses and I'm having people that absolutely have never made money in their life make an enormous amount of money.
That's great. That's incredible to hear, and I know everyone else will be incredibly happy to hear that as well. So along with that, a couple other quick questions. On the back end, obviously, you got the system that you can use to market your own products and all that stuff. But what are you doing for additional training when it comes back there?
Well, we got 2 products, and they're upsells, and the way we operated the comp plan is we wanted to give people the best ability that they could have to sell this. And so the way that we did it, John, was we made it so nobody can sell something that they don't buy. All right, just really simple strategy. They can't, if they don't buy it, they can't sell it. And so there's 2 reasons for that, actually, that I did. 3 reasons. Number 1 reason I did it was because I actually don't think it's ethical to go around promoting stuff that you would never buy in your life in this industry. In other industries, sometimes it's okay, because if you're selling diapers, you're not a baby anymore. You don't need to buy diapers, right? So, but in this industry, if you wouldn't buy a starter kit and you're trying to get other people to buy it, I mean, what are you really saying? You know what I mean? So we just developed this core philosophy. No special deals for anybody. Doesn't matter how big of an affiliate they are. You're a big affiliate, John. What'd I say? I said, go sign up. I had a guy call me the other night. He said, you doing special deals? And I said, well, yeah, you get a special opportunity to sign up right now. I was like, I paid a lot more than $625 to get in. And usually the rich guys, they got money to join. So I was like, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you want to get in, get in. Let's not be a wussy, and fart around here, get in. So essentially, we don't want people selling stuff they don't own, because it's unethical affiliate behavior. Because you say, oh, go buy this thing, it's really great. And you're like, well, if you used it, and they say, well, no. They say, oh, yeah. Isn't that fascinating, right? So they can't do it. So that's the number 1 reason. Number 2 reason is it is just a powerful sales strategy. Because if I say, hey, look, you get resale rights if you sell this to where you can make all the money from this product, paid out in our comp plan, obviously, right? But you can keep 100% of the commissions are paid out in this company to people who own this product. So if you own this product, you get to participate in 100% commissions. 100% of the revenue is pulled out. And if you don't own it, here's what happens, is if you don't buy that product, it skips over to you, to the next person who has it. Right?
That's extremely powerful. Absolutely.
It is, and that way it's motivating for the people that stretch. They make a little stretch, and they say, I don't got a lot of money, but I'm willing to do this because I want to earn 100% commissions, and I'm ready to take action. So it's produced that. But here's the 3rd reason why, John, or the 4th, or wherever I'm at, is you and I can close. Right? Now, you're not like a close artist. You're more of a marketing artist. So people come to you, they already want to join. They're just like, I'm in, right? But you can close. I can close. But a lot of new people, they can't upsell. They don't know how to, they're nervous when they do it. They don't know how to do it. So what we wanted to do was give the average person, regardless of whether they've been in network marketing, regardless of whether they've been in direct sales, we want to give the average person the ability to upsell. All right? And I'm telling you something, we have, because people are getting in, they're getting their grandma in, and grandma's going through that sales funnel. She's saying, I want to buy everything. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and people are making money a lot. We had just an example. I have a gal who's been working with me for a long time, never really made more than like $1,000 in a month. She made $1,000 in a day earlier in the week. Had a dad who is part-time. His name's Lawrence Tam. A part-time dad. He's a full-time engineer, so he's not even a sales guy. All right, an engineer, a geeky engineer. I tease him, right? But he's awesome. He's made about $14,000 since Monday. Right? Had a guy who had made a bunch of money in the past in network marketing. Right? Been out of the game for a long time. Decides to get back in. He's already made about $13,000. Thinks he'll make about $20,000 by the end of the week. Got an old school network marketer that got in. They're all using it for these funded proposals. Look, nobody wants to quit their MLM business, which sometimes is silly. Sometimes people are in stupid businesses, but they're all like, no, I want to be in this thing for the rest of my life. Well, it's like, okay, all right. Yeah. But do you want to make some money too? Because let's help you make some money and build your business and have a life at the same time. Can we help you with that? Right. And they're like, well, yeah. And they say, well, then get in, right? And it's just the best message ever. We don't want to conflict with everything. You can build whatever business you want. We don't care if you're in top tier, low tier, if you're black, white, slave free. Well, there's not really slaves, but if you were, we wouldn't care. We'd still let you build a business here if you found a way to do that. We just want to help people to change their lives by giving them 100% commissions. Does that help?
Absolutely. Yep. I think that about covers it. Actually, while I've been on the phone with you, I think it's funny because I'm watching commissions actually roll in. I don't know if you can hear my phone beeping, my email notifications going off here every 2 minutes. But, I did have a...
That's awesome.
I did have a guy just send an email over, and he's asking, is there any hosting needed, domains needed, what other additional stuff? Is it a system in a box? Can you start marketing right away? I already know the answer. But
I mean, here's the deal. There's a little bit, there's a tiny bit of a process because somebody either has to have a merchant account or they got to get one, because we don't want to use these payment methods that we're breaking their terms of service. Because a lot of people, a lot of companies out there, they'd start a company like this and they'd use PayPal, then they get 5,000 members in, and then PayPal doesn't like MLM or network marketing. Although we're not a network marketing business, we're a system. It doesn't matter. We're associated. So they could actually block everybody's PayPal account in a group of 5,000 people. And so we're not using them. We're not using AlertPay because they have merchant problems. They got issues. So we actually developed a relationship with the largest merchant services provider in the world, and we get people approved within a day or two. If they follow the instructions, it's usually within a day. We're getting people approved. We've had 100% of the applications that have come through the system approved. 100% of them. Okay, and so far we've had about 1,500 merchants approved in 4 days, right? So that's even said it works. So there might be a day or two while they're getting their merchant set up. What we recommend people do is get familiar with the crating, make sure they're upgraded to everything, all right, while they're getting their payment method in place. And then here's what happens, John. This is fascinating. It's just a different way to get paid. See, normal people, we have jobs, right? So how do you think about getting paid if you have a job? You're like, well, I go to work, my boss cuts me a check, I go to the bank, I deposit it. But, there's an advanced way of getting paid from a job where you have direct deposit. So your boss just hires a company. They do direct deposit. Then every Friday you get paid. But right. I'll tell you what is a better way to get paid. Is so one day you show up at the bank and some random stranger deposited $500 in there. And you just got $500 right in your bank account. It's a great way to make money. Now, what merchant accounts do, if somebody's never had one, you just need to have a merchant account. You just need to have one. Here's why. Because here's what essentially is happening. Our payment pages will actually pull your merchant data, populate the page. We've got fraud protection installed on the page that works in every country in the world. All right, and your customers, this is what they're doing. This is the fascinating thing. They're actually taking their credit card. It's like they're swiping it on the internet and they're making a deposit in the bank. But rather than depositing it in their own bank, they're depositing it into yours. They're actually taking their credit card and making a deposit into your bank account. That's what getting 100% commissions feels like. You just look at it, you just say, that feels good. I had a guy come up to me and he said, this is months ago, and he says, Dave, what does it take to get to $10,000 a month in X company? And I said, I don't know. Because, you could do it with 500 people, you could do it with 5,000, it depends on how it's structured. It was like a really nonchalant, I can't answer, right? Sure. Well, what's the easiest way to get to 10,000 a month is the question. And I came up with the best answer ever because he asked me that, and I said, no, that's a good question. Here's what I said. I said, easiest way to get to 10,000 a month, I'm just telling you something, is to get 100 people giving you $100 a month. It's the easiest way to get to $10,000 a month that exists in the marketplace. Get 100 people to give you $100 a month, and you're at $10,000 a month, and all they're paying is 100, but you got 100 of them. That's a lot easier than building a downline. Now you build a downline too and make 10,000 a month, but it's going to be like 5,000 people, right? In most companies to maintain that, and you know that, John. You've built organizations, so why not get 100 to give you 100 a month? And they're depositing. It's like they're going to the bank, and it's like they're saving $100 a month. But rather than saving it in their own bank account, they're saving it in yours with their credit card. It's the most unbelievable thing in the world. I just get excited just talking about it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's great. But just to make sure, I know that there's no hosting. I mean, once you get in, you literally have a site set up.
Oh yeah. It's set up. It's automatic. You can start blogging immediately, getting traffic. And I predict actually we'll become one of the biggest networked blog systems in the world. And we only have paid members, so we don't even need to worry about spam. Somebody can't get a blog with us unless they pay that $25 a month. So that's actually what the product is it auto-generates a blog. We actually have some blog engineers. There's actually like a job for these people, and they actually what they're doing is they're going through and they're making sure this thing cranks. and we're going to have the best social integration on the entire internet on any kind of blogging platform. And the great thing is you don't need to design anything. You don't need to you could upload photos if you want. There's a place to upload a photo in the back office, but you don't need to design anything. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to customize anything. You don't need to make any sales videos. All you need to do is learn to get traffic. And isn't that how you built your businesses, is blogging?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it wasn't until I got my first blog online until I made my first penny. And it took me about 6 months to figure that out, and now you can do it. And literally, I was just amazed, blown away at how quickly the blog was set up once I got into the back office. It was instant, so it's just incredible.
Yeah,
I think my first blog probably took me maybe three or 4 months to get it up, my first time around. So it's just an amazing opportunity here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to have. I want to have an army of people making $10,000 a month. And let me just talk to you. If you're listening to this audio, I don't know if you're on John's blog or if he sent out a voice broadcast. If he sent out a voice broadcast, just go to the website that's mentioned in the broadcast and sign up. Just don't be a wussy. Sign up. And if you're on his site, he's probably got a link below the site. Maybe you'll even find this on another site, and one of his team members or somebody else, maybe you'll nab it. And you know what? If there's a link below this audio, join. Why? Well, number one, John is just one cool dude. He last year I was actually at his place about 6 months ago, and I was looking at his because he just sits there kind of like me and refreshes his email inbox looking for commissions, and he was just sitting there hitting refresh, and just these commissions were just coming into his email inbox. I was like, John, these commissions just won't stop. He's like, they never do, and he really knows what he's doing, and he's helpful. He'll actually pick up. Well, I don't know if you want to say he'll pick up the phone. He may or may not. Okay? He picks up the phone. He loves being in connection with his team. He'll connect with you. He'll help you. And don't be a wussy. We know you guys want 100% commissions, anyways. We know you want 100% commissions, and people are looking at it. I was like, what would you rather get? Would you rather get 50% commissions or 100, 75% or 100, 20% or 100? I'd rather get both, but I'll just tell you if it's one or the other, I'd pick 100% commissions any day of the week because it just is completely superior, and that's exactly what we did. And I've been hitting refresh, John. Every second, this amount we've paid has gone up by $20, $30, $40, and we just went up again just talking to you. We're up now $286,774.20. So in the last 20 minutes or something, we paid out $774, to people just like the people on this call. And not everybody's even approved for a merchant account yet. They're still, waiting a day or two. We're signing up members kind of every second of the day. We got 1,624 people that have actually paid in 4 days. Where do you think this will go in a month? It'll be unbelievable.
That's incredible. Yeah. That's amazing. Well, there you have it, guys. Dave, thank you so much for talking to the list here. I know everybody really appreciated it. I definitely did. And I know this thing is just going to be huge, so I'm excited.
Let's do it.
Things to come. All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Good talking to you. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk soon. Bye-bye.